I'll try to speak in English the entire video. I hope that you will understand what I'm trying to tell you guys. Because if not, I don't know, this video will be a crap. If you do understand what I'm talking about, comment down below. But if not, cover your ears and you can mute it if you are not liking the way I talk. This video is to help me practice my English, as well to inspire those who are taking the IELTS exam to practice their spoken English. I'm getting there. I'm trying to practice my English, so please bear with me. So this video is all about how I got a band 8 in my IELTS. What is a band 8? Band-aid is said to be a very good user, has fully operational command of the language with only occasional and systematic inaccuracies and inappropriacies. Misunderstandings may occur in unfamiliar situations, handle complex detailed argumentation well. That is my band. I'm a very good user. So if you are curious, if you are shocked, if you're surprised how I got the band 8 in IELTS, just keep on watching. I'm so sorry. I tried to do my best. This video is all about how I improved from my TOEFL to my IELTS. Hi! For those who are new here and don't know me yet, my name is Monique. I'm currently here in the US as an international student. I'm a registered nurse here in the States and in the Philippines, and I'm a former flight attendant. For today's topic, we're going to talk about how I got a high score in my speaking test and overall band score. If you're interested with this topic, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you need more tips and tricks, or if you have any questions, just comment down below. What is IELTS? IELTS is called International English Language Testing System. It is recognized worldwide by 10,000 institutions around the world. What was my purpose on taking IELTS? Now, I took the IELTS because I was applying for schools here in the States, and their usual requirement is to have an English test. I took the exam mainly for my school application. I was able to hit two birds with one stone. I was also able to use IELTS exam for my visa screen, which is part of the requirements for applying here in the States as a foreign nurse. Great. So if you're going to ask me, how much is IELTS? IELTS costs $245 here in the States, but if you're taking it in the Philippines, it would cost you 10,680 pesos. How do you apply for an IELTS exam? Go to their website, IELTS.org, and choose your location. So for me, I chose a location here in the States. I selected to take the academic IELTS because that is the requirement for the schools here and for the visa screen. What is the difference between academic and general? They're almost the same exams. The only difference they have is they're different with writing part, task 1. So for academic, we were asked to describe a chart, or can be a map. I don't know how to describe a chart. And for the general IELTS, you're just asked to write a letter. That's the difference between academic and general. There are 4 parts for the IELTS examination. There's listening, reading, writing, and speaking. For listening, reading, writing, they will take around 3 hours. And for the speaking part, on the actual day of your exam, they will set you a schedule on which you have to show up for your speaking examination. After you take the 3 exams in the morning, the listening, reading, writing, you have to check what time you are scheduled for your speaking test. So let us talk about my experience on the actual day of the IELTS examination. It's hard to talk. My throat gets really dry when I keep on speaking. So let me drink water first. I would never forget about that day, because it's like my second time to take an English test, and it is very pricey. So when I took the IELTS exam, I had this motivation to pass the required score because I cannot afford to take another one because it's too expensive. The first English test that I took was TOEFL, and IELTS was the second. I had to make sure that I'm going to pass this test. And it's more expensive than TOEFL. See, IELTS is $245, while TOEFL is $195. Kind of expensive to take the English test over and over again. So it was nerve-wracking for me because I had to make sure I pass this IELTS test. So okay, let's go to the actual day. So we were asked to go to the venue at 8 a.m. sharp. So when I arrived before 8 a.m., there were a lot of examinees already waiting in the lobby, waited to be escorted up to the examination center. We were escorted by badges and we were asked to surrender our bags and cell phones, and we were only allowed to carry with us our passport and a water bottle. Guys, you don't have to bring a pencil with you because the facilitator is going to provide the pencil, and just in case it gets broken, you can ask for a replacement. Let's go through the parts of the exam. So listening. For the listening test, you have this like radio. They're going to play recordings, and then you are allowed to read the questions ahead before they play the audio recordings, and then you can like jot down notes while you are listening. Read the questions first and then listen carefully with the audio recordings. The reading part, they let you read some articles, and then there's questions after that. What you can do is like go read first the questions so you have an idea what to look for before skimming the article. For the writing part, like what I told you, for academic, you will be asked to explain a chart. So that was very difficult for me because I don't know how to explain a chart. Plus, I don't like writing. So I was having this mental mental breakdown. I was really stressed out while I was doing my writing test because you're just given like 60 minutes, less than 60 minutes, less than an hour to write down your essay. And oh my gosh, I need a whole day for my essay. I ran out of vocabulary, so I wasn't able to finish my writing. What I did with my writing exam, when I ran out of time, I just wrote an introduction, a little body, and then conclusion. Yeah, so that was my lowest score. For the writing task 2, it's easier than task 1. Because for task 2, they're going to give you a topic and then you're just going to write your ideas about it. So task 2 is easier, but I don't really like writing. I also didn't finish writing task 2. So after I took my listening, reading, and writing exam, there's a posted schedule on the wall about the speaking test. So you just have to check which time you are asked to come back for your speaking test. What I did, I ate brunch before going back to my speaking exam. For the speaking exam, I like it better than TOEFL because when you're facing the examiner, feel more at ease. If you don't understand the question, you can clarify it with the examiner. You can ask him or her if something is not clear with you. You won't be like too stressed out with the time because they will tell you when the time is already done. They asked several questions. The questions for the speaking part are quite easy. You can answer it. It's not like a very hard question. It's not like a difficult question that you can answer. Yeah, basically you can answer the questions in speaking. It's just basic, and then they can give you like follow-up questions. Later, I'll give you some tips on how I got the high score in my speaking test. After the speaking test, we were asked to get an envelope and write down our address where they will mail the results. They'll mail the results after 13 days, but they will post the results at the website. What are my advice for those who are taking IELTS? If you won't enroll to IELTS Review Center, what you can do is watch YouTube videos such as IELTS Liz or IELTS Advantage. I will link their channels down below so you can check them out. Also, you can watch my favorite vlogger, Juana Marina. So she's so helpful as well because she's going to teach you a lot about how to practice your spoken English, and she tackles almost everything about English. So you can check her channel as well. If you're having difficulties with your writing, I recommend IELTS Liz because she explains it very detailed how you can improve on your writing. When I'm bored watching YouTube videos, I listen to Spotify podcasts. My favorite podcast is How I Built This by Guy Raz. I'll listen to like an everyday conversation, so you'll get some ideas how native speakers talk to each other. So it's kind of helpful as well with listening to try to recall what the speaker is saying. So that's kind of helpful and inspiring. It's not boring at all. It will inspire you to succeed in life. For speaking, especially for those nurses, my tip for you guys who are aiming to get the high score for speaking is first, talk to yourself in English. If there's no one else to talk to in English, talk to yourself. It would help you. Stand in front of a mirror. Tell yourself what happened to your day. Yeah, talk to yourself in the mirror. Second is, you have family members who have time to listen to you while you speak in English, that will be better. So try to speak with them in English. In that way, it will help you speak. Even though they don't answer back that much, as long as you're trying to express yourself in English to them, and then you ask for them for feedbacks. Process everything in your brain in English. When I'm thinking, I try to process my thoughts in English, so that'll help me. Practice using your phone. If you have a phone and then it has a voice recording, try talking about a certain topic and then record yourself, listen to yourself. You'll notice the mistakes you've done once you've listened to your recording, so it will help you. That's basically what I did. And also, vlogging helped me practice my English. My first few vlogs, I made it in English so that I can practice. Yeah, I know I'm not taking good care of my skin. I spoke in English with my cousin, so if you can notice, even it sounds awkward.
You know, that's the most important part of the skincare.
I know, sunscreen. I cannot see. It hinders me to be myself because of think of too much English. My cousin helped me.
Subscribe to Ate Monique. She will do anything for you guys.
We converse in English. We vlog in English. That helped me a lot.
Bye. We're going to grab a drink. See you later.
So what you can do is, if you have a camera, video yourself. Like, see. Talk to yourself. Video yourself. Talk to yourself in English. Try to discuss something in English. Like what I'm doing right now, discussing about my IELTS experience. So if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to comment down below and I will try to answer them all. And if you didn't understand how I talk, also comment down below. I must admit, I still have to improve myself in terms on my spoken English, also in my writing. Basically, what can I say? When you talk to the examiner, just don't be too nervous. Try to use simple, basic words as much as possible if you're not confident using highfalutin words or words that you're not comfortable using with. It's really different here in the States because some words here has a different meaning and it's inappropriate to use. If I can do it, you can do it. Just think of that principle that if others can do it, you can do it. It just takes practice. When you fail once, don't give up. Try your best in practice. Try to improve your weaknesses so that the next exam you'll get better. If you didn't pass the second exam, then try again. As long as you keep on growing, as long as you keep on improving, that will help you reach your goal. Thank you for staying with me till the very end. If this video helped you, don't forget to click the like button and share this with your friends who are preparing for IELTS. If you want me to make more videos like this, don't forget to comment down below. Feel free to share with us guys your IELTS preparation and experience, and that might help our fellow Filipinos who are planning to take the IELTS exam. If you are interested with this kind of topics, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it. I hope to see you on my next video. Goodbye guys!